All right, there we are. There we are right there. You know what I'm saying? It is Friday, man. It is Friday, and I am extremely, extremely sore. Out.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, y'all, I've been getting myself back into shape and working out. I mean, I never fell out of it, but I've been working out. And yeah. Had a lady friend over last night. I'm not feeling too good on the physical front, y'all, but we gonna do the damn thing.
Yes.
We gonna do the shit. We gonna do the damn thing. I moved. I fucking moved. Y'all, I'm that sore. I'm not even bullshitting. So yeah, if y'all see me stand in one position this entire show, it is not because I've cut on the AI avatar of myself. It is just because I'm in that much pain. Okay? And Warner is perfectly fucking fine. I don't know what else he has going on in this world. You know what I'm saying? You know, his whole new Confederacy theory is starting up. So we gonna figure out what that's about and get to the bottom of that on this show. You know,
What?
He's working with Don Lemon hand in hand to get it started. So we'll see how that goes.
No, I know.
Okay. All right, y'all. You know, it is Friday after all, and y'all know we got a show to do. So that means welcome to your WWE SmackDown Live review. This is your boy, Mr. Starkson.
Big Dub.
What is going on, beautiful people? Oh my God, this sucks. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm in pain. I'm in fucking pain. I'm barely moving and it hurts. I'm sorry. But yeah, I'd rather be in pain for the right reasons than to be in pain for the wrong reasons, as I always say. Okay, so shouts out to y'all, man. Y'all know what y'all got to do the moment y'all step foot in here. Like gang, comment gang, share gang, and financial lubricant gang. I need joint lubricant right now. I need every icy hot patch ever fucking made right now. This is
Get
terrible.
him some lidocaine,
man.
Stat.
Throw me in an ice bath. I probably won't even feel it. That's the way I feel right now. I ain't gonna lie. Shit. Woo, buddy. Okay, y'all. What did I tell them what their job was? I can't remember.
I don't even know anymore.
I think I did. I'm not going to repeat myself. Fuck y'all, man. All right. Now we know we got a job to do. God, I just reached for my mouse and it hurt. Sorry. We got a job to do. Just bring you beautiful people to news, holding one special. Dumbass! Accountable, and bring you facts, data, statistics as we go, because that is just what we do. So let's not delay y'all any further. Let's go ahead and get to 10 News Laughing Hurts. Let's go.
All right, you know what, Daryl? We haven't done this in a very, very, very long time. I'm going to say probably 2 years.
I'm going to pause that.
Pause.
Go ahead.
Okay. It is the return of Dumbass News.
Oh, shit. God damn, I forgot all about that.
Yeah, you remember Dumbass News?
I remember pain. That's what I remember.
Bang, bang.
That's what I remember right now. Go ahead.
All right, so WrestleMania, right?
Yeah. Mania of the Wrestle, yeah.
Mania of the Wrestle.
Yeah.
So apparently, right now, to date, they are down 17,252 in total sales and comps, or 19.3% year to date for this WrestleMania.
Is that so?
That's how far they're behind. But don't worry.
The fuck is this, an infomercial?
Yes. Don't worry, act now. Because apparently, due to the ratings of Raw and the Rumble, and Nielsen getting their act together, apparently, the product for WrestleMania is not the issue.
Oh yeah. Fuck yeah. I saw this horse shit. Oh man. Okay. I'm gonna hit a dumbass just because. Dumbass. We didn't even have the soundboard when you introduced Dumbass News. Okay. Shit. WWE. No. Guys, hold on. Let me rewind. I'm actually going, let me go back. No, WWE fans. This is where I'm gonna I feel like I've been taking aim at WWE fans for the last 2 weeks, and it's been very pointed and very purposeful. And trust me, I'm not done. Bruh, I feel crazy. I feel crazy.
I'm going to take some ibuprofen when we're done.
Fuck, man. Look.
Tylenol PM.
Somebody gonna have to send me to God and have him send me back. Cause I'm in pain.
Just make the pain go away.
But fucking yeah, no, WWE fans, let's have another discussion. What that basically says to me is that they go on social media and they see every single one of you dorks, every single one of you weenies, every single one of you absolute dweebs praising this product, even though you know it is absolute garbanzo, okay? And they see that, and they're studying that, they're scouting that, they're looking for that, and they find it in abundance. So therefore, when they went back to the drawing board to try to figure out, hey, should we maybe get 50% off this time? Or maybe should we improve the card? Or maybe what can we do? Guess what? You gave them an out. This falls on the WWE fan base. I'm going to say that again. This falls on the WWE fan base. Now, does this fall on the corporate greed of TKO and WWE as well? Yes, of course. But they take a smaller piece of this specific pie for that very reason. Because the worst thing that could enter someone who is battling alcoholism's life or somebody who's fighting drugs is an enabler. That's the worst thing that can enter a person like that. Anybody with an addiction or an affliction of any kind, the worst thing that you could put in that person's life is an enabler. And that is what WWE fans are to the product and to the corporate heads. And it's sad because it shouldn't have gotten to the point of where it enables the corporate heads. Because what part of pro wrestling involves you praising corporate heads? Let's let that one sit out in the atmosphere for a couple seconds. Jesus Christ, I feel crazy. Let that one sit out in the atmosphere for a few seconds. Really? That's where we got. All of y'all blind praise and all of y'all record revenues in attendance. The corporate heads heard that. They saw that. And anybody who has a brain that is functioning properly knows this. When you want to make changes in anything, you know what I'm saying, full out, you go from the what to the what.
Top down.
That's it. That's it. So you think if you're praising corporate heads that don't give a shit about you and that was going to help them make the product more feasible or palatable for you from an entertainment standpoint, you are sorely mistaken. You have put yourself in a situation that you can now not get yourself out of because you have already bought too much stock into WWE and praising it no matter what they do.
Mm-hmm.
See, that's the real stock. Not the stuff that gets traded on the market. No, the real stock is in the people. And I've said that for a long time. And the moment WWE lost sight of that is the moment WWE as a promotion, entertainment-wise, became shit. The people are the reason that WWE is where it is. And I absolutely hate the mindset, the mind frame that WWE fans have developed into going into this year and possibly beyond, because now it seems like there's no, not seems, what am I saying? Let me talk absolute here. There is no saving them. There is no saving them. They cannot be freed from their transgressions. They don't want to be freed from their transgressions. I'm going to teach y'all some pimp game. You walk up to a hoe that had made a lot of money and she got a good pimp and you try to get her off the streets. You know what that woman going to tell you? I don't want to get off the streets. I make good money. My pimp don't be beating on me. I'm good. I got more money than women that work 9 to 5s. That's what a professional, good money making hoe will tell you. I'm giving you the game. And that's WWE right now. They're going, we don't need to change anything. We making money. We getting validation. We don't need to, hey, What do we need to change? And I saw some people going, this is a good thing that their hand is being forced and the attendance for Elimination Chamber looks the way it looks and Mania. And it's a good thing we're forcing their hand and so on and so forth, right? And I'm like, okay, if you were forcing their hand, I'm going to tell you something real quick, WWE fans and Fed Walkers alike. If you were forcing their hand, you would have immediately gotten a better show on tonight's SmackDown.
Cool.
Instead, you're getting status quo. The one thing that you fans, you Fed Walkers and you drones, worked extremely hard to make sure WWE maintains by saying stuff like, it was fun. It was or cinema cook hoop. Oh my God, cinema. This is your doing. So don't go, oh, look at us. We're mighty. We're forcing their hand. No, you're not. You're not. You're not. You are already locked into your APR. You cannot. This is. You are locked in. WWE is not going to adjust it or lower it based on what the fuck. You are in a fixed rate mortgage. Fucking APR. You are in a fixed rate mortgage. Y'all bought in at 95% interest, and now that is where you guys are. That is where you are. That's where you are. Once, if you're at a pawn shop and they hand you that ticket with that interest rate on it, guess what? You have signed a contract. You have. And WWE fans, you have signed a contract. A contract that you do not control the terms of. So what do? Y'all crash out. Y'all act like parents, not parents, y'all act like the kids that leave the house with the toy, you know what I'm saying, to show your parents that you mean business about your bedtime. That's y'all. That's how they look at you. You can cry all you want. They look at you like that kid that's like, I'm running away, and you run away with one toy. That's how they look at you. You don't got to take my word for it. Look at how they book the show. Look at how little reaction there is to terrible ticket sales. They know they control you. They know they own you. Like most pawn shops do when they hand you that ticket. They know you probably ain't going to be able to come back and get this at that interest rate. They know that. That's how pawn shops are still around. And same thing with the real estate market. They know if they trap you in a predatory fucking loan, they got your ass. So why y'all acting like y'all doing something? See, a girl that want to get something out of you, she gonna call you handsome, she gonna be by your side, and she gonna do just enough till she get what she want out of you. And guess what that girl gonna do? Wonder what that girl gonna do?
She's gonna run.
As soon as she get what she want. As soon as she gets what she wants or needs or both. She gone. And that's what WWE is going to do to y'all. When y'all left holding the bag when they sell to Saudi, when y'all left holding the bag and y'all like, wait, we're not getting any more WWE shows in the U.S.? Me and Werner going to be sitting here with the most Joker-esque grins on our faces because we've been telling y'all this since 2019. The year of our Lord 2019.
Pre-COVID.
That's real. So what may come as a shock to y'all within the next 5 years, Werner, you gonna be shocked?
Nope.
I'm not. I know I'm not.
I mean, I think the only way we'd be shocked is if how much they overpay by.
Man, the only shock I would have is if they sold back to Vince.
Yeah.
That'd be the only thing where I'd be like,
Yeah,
oh my fucking God. I cannot believe they did that. That would be shocking. That would be shocking. But other than that, yeah, no, I wouldn't be shocked. No. But Saudi, like me and Werner both know, Saudi is gonna massively overpay for WWE. Massively. They're already doing it. Yeah. They're gonna massively overpay. Like whatever the market value is, let's say WWE's market value is set to like 10 billion. Saudi's gonna pay like 25. They're going to way overpay. But go ahead, Warner.
No, and then you're never going to see shows in the United States probably again, because they're going to go all. Saudi's going to have Raw and SmackDown every week, and then they'll go throughout Europe and maybe Africa and the Asia's countries. I would be shocked if we see them in the next, after the sale, within 5 years.
No, dead ass. I could see that. It's funny you say that because I could see that. Yeah, I could see them doing stuff in Asia. I could see them doing stuff in Europe. I could see, yeah, but the U.S. is going to be like the foreign land of WWE someday.
Mm-hmm.
Really think about that.
And then you know what's going to happen when the United States becomes that foreign land? It's going to turn into France, where everyone's going nuts for the littlest of things.
Wait, before you go, hold on real quick. It's funny you say that. Because Warner, didn't I tell you this off camera one day? I said, at the rate Saudi spending money, they are going to tank their GDP.
Oh, yeah, no, totally.
They're going to tank they are spending way too much fucking money. It's like they want to be something that they're not. Yeah, they're going to absolutely tank themselves. Thankfully, they've been able to, well, not thankfully, I hate to say it like that, but that's the only word I could think of in the moment. They've been able to govern themselves for the most part, which most countries don't get to do. Right. They've been able to govern themselves for the most part, and they have been spending very frivolously. Very. Like, if you look up how much Saudi has spent on entertainment alone in the last 2 years, it would make you fall out in wherever you're standing. Real talk. So, no. Yeah, it's funny you say that, Fuego, because I said that to Werner off camera.
Mm-hmm.
I said, bro, they spending too much money. And I ain't even on no pocket watching shit. You see what we got? God damn it. Hold on. Sorry, y'all. All right. Paulo said, you think if Vince is alive, they bring him back. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Everybody says that.
Mm-hmm.
I think I done seen about a dozen people say that. Yeah, absolutely. They might even give him a steak. And I mean like a big one, not like, the little bit that he got right now. Like, I mean like a sizable steak.
Yeah, like 40 to 49%.
Yeah, they're going to give him an opportunity to buy in for sure.
Mm-hmm.
David said, I wouldn't be surprised if Saudi does SmackDown, Raw, and pay-per-views in each of their cities. Yeah, no.
Mm-hmm.
Wouldn't surprise me at all. The only show in the States would be Vegas. Wouldn't surprise me either on that one.
Damn.
Oh, I did say that on camera, too. Kat said you said that on camera, too, about Saudi tanking it. Oh, I don't remember saying that on camera, but maybe I did. Yeah. Fuego said, look how much they spent on a fucking comedy festival. Yeah, I saw that, too.
And look how much backlash that's gotten from the community.
I saw that, too. Yeah, they spend money like it's coming out their ass, and it's really not.
Mm-hmm.
It's really not. Yeah, y'all got to do y'all research on that. And hold on, wait. Somebody is super chat earlier, and I feel like I missed it. Who was that? Shouts out to Robert coming through with the 5 schmackaroo saying no pain, no gain. Homie, I am absolutely positively talking from my diaphragm, and I am talking in my regular voice right now, because if I project any further than what I am projecting, it is going to be painful. Exercise and sexual intercourse don't go together when it comes to fucking feeling good. It feels good in the moment, don't get me wrong, but man, you combine those two things about 3 to 5 days out the week. Yep. It's a reason why boxers and combat fighters and, all them motherfuckers definitely don't ooh-op the bam. They abstain before a big fight. Mm-hmm. I get it now. I see why now. This is not fun. I'm in a lot of pain. Yeah. So, let me see what we got. Let me see what we got. Hold on. Wait. I'm trying to read the leaderboard, gang. Let me see. You'll say, yep, Saudi gets most of the big soccer games from European soccer, too. So for Saudi gets WWE shows like buying a new toy. I mean, that's kind of how they're treating them already, though. To your point, they're kind of already treating them like that. They're giving WWE way too much money for a product that I'm sure is not getting a return on investment for them.
Mm-hmm.
And again, if you disagree with that, please present an argument that makes sense, because that's what's happening. Hate to tell you.
And then look at the Royal Rumble. Let's not forget the Royal Rumble was in Saudi. Not a lot of people were there, and that crowd started to turn.
Yeah. And any allegiance that Saudi has to WWE right now is strictly, and I mean this strictly, to add to their portfolio of trying to get good PR on Saudi Arabia.
Mm-hmm.
That is the extent of the relationship. That's why they are throwing all of these events and blowing off 95 minutes of pyro and buying comedians and all that stuff, because they're trying to get the positive spin on Saudi Arabia as a country. But the problem with that is if you say, hey, I'm not a fan of Saudi Arabia, and then you go to Saudi Arabia, there's a high likelihood that you won't make it out of Saudi Arabia. Not alive. So you can't have it both ways. You can't go, oh, look at all these cool festivals and events we're hosting, and then be like, but if you criticize us in any way, we'll chop your body up and dump you in the desert.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you can't have it both ways, man. Saudi, you can't have it both ways. They've been able to have their cake and eat it too the last few years, but it's going to come a time where that stops. All good things must come to an end. So, yeah. Good luck with that.
Mm-hmm.
It's not a good selling point. That is not a good selling point. Come to Saudi, but don't say anything about us because you might die. But you'll get to see Dave Chappelle.
Mm-hmm.
Before we dump you in the desert, you'll see Dave. Like, come on, bro. Come on, man. It's a joke. Everybody knows it.
Everybody knows it.
Yeah. Let me see. All right, let me see what we got. Oh, man, I'm going to set a goal. Tonight. Let's get to 40. Let's get to 40 on tonight's stream, okay? Let's get that popping. Oh, man, I ain't finna talk about that, especially considering how sensitive YouTube's algorithm is about DV.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. YouTube's algorithm got way more sensitive over the years. And it's all so they could put a goddamn Top Dog Law commercial over your damn stream.
Yep.
You mean to tell me I can't say DV because Top Dog Law Firm won't be on my... Like, come on, man. Like, YouTube, they got to loosen up a little bit. I think in the last year, they did loosen up a little bit, pause if necessary.
Pause.
But not a lot.
But not, yeah, it's still not enough. Like, you should be able to say grape within context.
Yes.
Within context, you should be able to say it. I firmly believe that. And the fact that you can't even say that within context without getting an algorithm hit is ridiculous. Because how does somebody who is a victim of that get to tell their story?
Right.
Like, if they're a vlogger or they do online consultations for free and they just upload YouTube videos to help people get through stuff like that, how are they supposed to talk about it in context if they can't say the fucking word? That's stupid. Like, that's extremely dumb. They did loosen up on the cussing though, which I'm glad about. Cause I ain't gonna lie, I ain't gonna stop fucking cussing. That ain't gonna happen. Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, be careful with some of these topics, y'all, that y'all be wanting us to talk about, because, like, one, YouTube is an asshole about it. Two, some of these topics don't even need to be spoken about. You know what I mean? It's just, it just, I don't know. I just don't like talking about stuff like that. This ain't NBC. You want to go see doom and gloom and talk about that type of stuff, go watch the news. I used to say that to my mom all the time when she was with us. I used to say, Ma, I can't watch the news like how you watch the news. I can't do it because I don't want to hear death, price increase of this, death, stock market, death, weather, death. Like, I'm good. I don't,
Yeah.
I'm good. Why do I want to hear that? Why would I want to talk about that? You know? All right, y'all. Speaking of people where I ask myself, why would I want to talk about that? We have reached a portion of the show that y'all know and y'all want to chop it up. Sometimes And I don't mean that in a figurative way. I mean that in a literal way. You literally want to chop limbs off. So if you know what portion of the show is coming up, go ahead and drop that bang, thang, thang in the comment section. But even if you decide you are not going to because you just want us to talk about something else that we're not going to talk about, I'm going to tell your terrible subject bringing up ass anyway. It is time for us to hold one special
Dumbass!
accountable. It is time for drone accountability. Let go.
This is from Twitter.
Twitter.
This is from Ava. Ava says, and I quote, "Life was perfect when Friday nights used to be the best night of the week."
Life is unfair. Go ahead.
Roman Reigns with the double title.
Oh, for
Samantha's chilling introduction. Jay, Jimmy, Sammy, and Solo all there.
Bruh.
Everyone putting ones in the sky.
No, 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 no.
Wrong one. Why is it playing that?
Fuck you.
How about that?
Oh, fuck you, fuck you.
Let that play.
Fuck you, fuck you. Fuck, 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 fuck you.
Warner, that's where we are.
Mm-hmm.
Motherfuckers don't even got attitude era nostalgia no more. They have never-ending bloodline story nostalgia now.
Mm-hmm.
We having bloodline nostalgia. Are you joking? Is that a thing? Ah, fuck. God damn it. Are we really having bloodline nostalgia? Okay. It's time to give one of those takes on the show that people never in everdom hear us talk about enough, and we try not to be sizzly. You know, sizzly shows are cool like the first couple times you watch them, but then after a while it gets boring because the person you're watching just says things just to get reactions. But every now and again, we got to say something sizzly, and it's always going to be rooted in truth. I want y'all to know that. So I'm going to say this. The Bloodline storyline is going to go down as the most overrated storyline in professional wrestling history.
Mm-hmm.
If I don't say it, who will? If I don't say, who fucking will? The Bloodline storyline is going to go down as the most overrated storyline to ever touch professional wrestling. Give it, I don't even say 20 years. Give it 10 years. Wait until we're about 10 years removed for the, no, better yet, let's put it like this. Roman retires. Most of the flying trapeze Samoans retire, like the Usos and all. Nia Jax even retires. Like, let's say, like, after those people retire, that crop of the Samoans retire, I give it anywhere between 5 to 10 years before people start having discourse about how overrated that storyline was. And I'm being generous by saying 5 to 10. I really think it's going to be within 2 to 3. I do. You had people, and I know Werner's not going to like what I have to say next, but I really saw this. After that match that The Undertaker had with AJ Styles at COVID Mania, that cinematic match, there were people literally a year after saying, is The Undertaker's legacy overrated? Yeah. Let it happen. Let it happen. Sometimes you got to hear the pain and feel the pain in order to get to that point, Werner. Let it happen. You can say something about that if you want to.
It's not overrated. It's not fucking overrated. The ending, probably. That might be overrated. But when you have COVID, you gotta make chicken salad out of chicken shit, you know?
No, but they were saying his entire legacy, not.
No, there's no way isn't it? Because name me one wrestler today that did what Undertaker did early on in his career, staying in fucking character for what, a good 25 years?
Yeah.
Name me one wrestler that has done that. And no, you can't say MJF.
Shit, that's damn near a majority of his life.
Well,
But-
no, yeah, but I'm just saying you can't say MJF because I've seen him act normal on interviews. and not act like
Well,
a jackass.
I'm gonna play devil's advocate, no pun intended. It's for about 5 seconds, and then he goes right back in the gimmick.
Depending on who he's talking to.
Almost everybody I've seen him talk to, dude. He drifts out of character to answer like a serious question. Like if you, for example, I've always noticed this, and no, I ain't gonna give away my interview recipe. Fuck that. Hell no. Hell no. No. I almost did some dumb shit. But no, Werner, he does it for like 5 seconds, and then he drops back into character. But Fuego came, oh my God, I didn't even see that amount. Holy shit, came through with the 50 schmackaroonies.
Whoa!
You understand me? He said I'm something like a player. You know? I have to get the Holy Ghost. Holy.
Well, Robert's not going to be number one anymore.
But came through with the 50 smackaroo saying that, I'm sorry, the bloodline was just evolution with a tan and millennial humor. Also, fuck the Fed. God bless, fellas. Man, we appreciate you, man.
Yeah,
Thank you. Appreciate you, Fuego. You know what, Warner? I think that's worthy. I told y'all it was coming back. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time to go to church.
I'm not gay no more. I am delivered. I don't like men no more. I said I like women. Women. I said women. I'm not gay. I would not date a man. I would not carry a purse. I would not put on makeup. I will love a woman. Now listen, what? Y'all pray.
Bruh, I ain't gonna hold you. When you ain't seen it in a while, it fucks you up.
Yeah, I know.
Hey, nah, bro. I forgot how crazy that was. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. I forgot how crazy that was. I did. I say that with love, y'all. Jesus Christ, that is funny. Holy shit. Pack up that ramen noodle ran #1 fan over there on Facebook, Werner. Pooja.
Yep.
Talking about
Yep.
no. Why? So we can pick up the phone and all you gonna do is say, "Hey, Sar, I'm a part of Microsoft." No. My name is John Lennon. No. Take your scams elsewhere. Don't nobody hit up that number. Leave that motherfucker alone. Okay? All right? Go get you
They are blocked.
Go get you some biryani chicken or something. I don't just leave us alone. Leave us alone, okay? All right. Let me see. Man, it's good to see people enjoying the church. Yeah, he came through, man, bro. He wanted to motherfuckers to get a green dot damn prepaid card and send them the information. Yeah, came in here scamming. Get your ass out of here. My name is Johnson Clark. No. Tarbash, we not falling for that. We don't believe you. You need more people.
You need more people.
Or as y'all would say, you need more people.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. We not doing that,
Daryl.
bro. What?
They're playing with the like button again.
Are they? Are
Mhm.
they? Is this a problem? Mm-hmm.
This is a very big problem.
Is this a problem? Ladies and gentlemen, get it popping right now. 34 people and we at 27 like. What the hell, man? Come on, man. See, this is why your bitch left you. You don't know how to hit a like button. You don't know how to show love. See, but that's why your girl left you. She left you for a dude like me. That's why. Because I know how to show love. I'm not a hater. I've never been a hater. So don't be a hater. Don't be a dickhead. Nobody likes that. Nobody likes that. Okay? Stop jerking your own self off and get it popping in here, man. Come on. I better stop. Come on now. He is Robert Smith. That's crazy. Yeah, real talk. But man, let's keep it going, man. We bust through the goals, so let's keep busting through these goals, man. Let's keep it going. We at 55 right now. You know what? Now I feel like we could shoot for 80. That is also very doable. Or as Werner would say, because it is his brand new name is Lige Doozable. That is his real name.
That is not my real name.
His name is Lige Doozable. That's a real thing. And he actually knows how to spell it. Watch this. Hey, Werner, spell your name.
I don't know.
That's not a fake identity. Lee J. Doozable is your real name.
That is not.
Bang, bang,
Shiznail.
bang.
God, Dizam. I ain't never seen the KO Megazord. The KO Hippopo has transformed into something better than we could ever imagine him being. Because Robert sent through the 50 schmackaroonies in this motherfucker, man. God, you know what, Werner? I ain't even going to say nothing. I ain't even going to. You know what, Werner? Look, I'll tell you what. We got to check in, Werner.
Yep.
Let's check in with Danny in Florida.
Yes.
Danny in Florida. Hi, Danny.
Hi. I'm gonna sing a song, and me and my mom, we're really trying to get out there in the record scene, but we're just gonna sing for you. I'm gonna sing for you right now.
Okay.
I cry in the midnight hour, yeah. You heard my cry. You bottled up all of my tears. That's why. I'm still loving you, oh Lord, yeah. Oh, yeah.
That was good. That was excellent. That was excellent. You know, I certainly did enjoy that. And he's crying. He's caught up in the spirit. He's getting the Holy Ghost over here. We want to. He has the spirit. He's still loving you. We want to get his address, and we want to give you a T-shirt here. Send him a T-shirt right here. Right. More consciousness. Enjoy that, Danny, Florida.
Oh, I know be the same. Oh, it broke me up. Oh, thank you. We'll be right back.
And we are back. Back. Man, you know something I ain't never noticed until right now? This motherfucking man that was laughing on that joint looked just like my old gym teacher named Coach Smith. I've never noticed that until now. Like, he looks identical to, like, I think he was my first through third grade gym teacher. Like,
Wow.
And this dude was like 57 and was ripped. I'm talking about man in phenomenal shape. Cool as hell, too. I never noticed he looked like him until now, man. Shouts out to Coach Smith, wherever he is. I hope that brother's still alive, man. Yeah, he said he started fanning him. Yeah, you saw it. The part that gets me, and it's not even the part y'all think. The part that gets me is when he's like getting ready to like ask him to sing, and he asks him to sing, and the guy goes, okay. That's the part that gets me every single time. I don't know why. But shouts out to y'all, man. Like gang, comment gang, share gang, and financial lubricant gang. Y'all been showing up tough, but we can't just have it hang on two people. You know what? We had 105. Does that say 105? God damn, I'm blind and I'm in pain and I'm laughing and it hurts. But my vision getting blurry from the pain. But you know, we're 105 shit. Since we busting goals, man, you know what? I'm a say something light. Let's get to 130. Let's get to 130. Let's take it one step at a time. We got a lot of stream left. Let's take it one step at a time. All right? We can do that, y'all. You can do it. Put your back into it. All right? Fuck is y'all talking about, man? Now it's time for me to hold one special accountable. And if you are enjoying the show, give me a fire emoji, man. Do you want a revolution? I said, do you want a revolution? All right. Warner don't know that. He's white. But that's okay. That's all right. That's all right. You know, he's a mayonnaise-encrusted man, and that's fine.
Well, there was a revolution once, and then they sold their soul to WWE.
All right, y'all. So I'm just going to move on. Yeah, see, Xavier, you knew. Thank you. Thank you, sir. Thank you. You know exactly what's going on. Appreciate you, man. Motherfucker over here reminiscing about times when he was 50. You know. Get out of here, man. Get
Not
out of here,
50
bro.
yet.
Everybody knows you were born in 1912. Okay, we
I
get
was
it.
not born in 1912. My grandfather wasn't even born yet.
Yes, he was. And
No, he
and so
wasn't.
were you. Y'all were side by side.
No,
Same hospital. Yep.
that is not true at all.
Yes, it is. And it's still standing to this day. And you still donate to lots of sick children. Shut up. Talking too much. You know it. You know this. You know it's real. 1912. Eberhard Hospital. All right. Now, guys, I do have to get a little bit serious for this one because of the context. This is obviously in reference to everything going on with the Janelle Grant situation. She publicly spoke for the first time, I think, since this has gone on today, correct?
Yeah.
And yeah. I'm gonna be real. I was gonna pick one from the comment sections I've seen, but I'm just gonna say it like this. When you are, no, matter of fact, let me make sure I choose my words very carefully. When your first thought in your mind in a situation like this is to say things like Vince really threw his entire legacy away for the most basic of basic, and saying things like fucking whore, she was loving the presents, gifts, and money when it was coming, fuck you. And then saying things like, you mean to tell me this is what Vince got with all his money? At least Hugh Hefner's women were fine. It's moments like this where I go, and I always say this. Now, I say this typically on a passing by statement on our reviews, but I really do feel this way, guys. And I'm going to say this, and I hope that y'all can resonate with me. And if you don't, and you are a part of this crowd of people, I would kindly ask that you expose yourself so we could pack you up. And if you are not a part of that crowd and you're watching us and you're fuming, I just ask that you fucking leave, because I'm about to say this. I said this once back in 2022, I want to say, or 2023. These people are the average WWE fan.
Mm-hmm.
Don't let these people gaslight you by saying not all WWE fans. All WWE fans think this way. Drones specifically. All WWE drones think this way. All of them. And I got a lot of backlash in the Twitter DMs when I said this, and I'm going to say it again, and I don't care what the backlash looks like, okay? I would not trust the average WWE fan around my child if I had one. I wouldn't. I would not. I would not. I would not. You couldn't pay me to. But you could pay these people to. We literally had a member of the media, and I got to watch my words. So I'm only going to say this once, so I hope y'all listening. You had a member of the media, and I use that term loosely, say his own kids would mutilate themselves and cut their own hair off and cut their scalps off just to yeet with Jey Uso. And you're telling me that this is not the average WWE fan? If that's the mindset of somebody who works media for WWE, what do you think the mentalities of the fans are? What do you think the mentalities of the WWE brass? WWE fans continue to prove the reputation of being the worst fan base on the planet. They continue the reputation of showing just how idiotic that they are. They continue the reputation of not being able to read the room. They continue the reputation of being clowns in a circus that they're not even being paid to perform in. And for every single one of you WWE fans that watch us, if you are offended by what I'm saying, prove me wrong. I guarantee you, if I get into a logical debate with the average WWE drone, they'll get to a point of where they say deplorable things like this. Now, this ain't some inside information. This is Xavier. You a FBA brother. I'm gonna tell you this. Xavier, you were raised to believe this, and I'm sure every FBA brother and sister was raised to believe this. Don't fall for the white people thing where they say, oh, I have a black friend. I would never say the N-word. I have so much respect for black people and what they've gone through. You know this. Watch this. Watch this. Xavier is about to give a thumbs up right now when I say what I'm finna say. Watch this. You are also raised to believe that if you push any, it don't matter how nice they are, don't matter how long you've known them, you push any white person to a specific level of anger, that N-word coming out. That N-word coming out. All of them. Every single one of them. Every single one. If I pushed Werner's right buttons, he'd say it. I promise you he would. He gonna deny it. He's gonna deny it. But I promise you, if I push the right buttons, he gonna say that word. It's almost like it's in their coding. Am I lying? All my FBA people, am I lying? Am I lying? I'm just keeping it a bean. Pick Six Ringo. Yeah, FBA all day. You know that. Saying facts. Yeah, I know I'm not. But I appreciate you confirming. Thank you. Saying it'll flow off the tongue so smooth. I know. You know why? Because I piss these motherfuckers off every day. Successful black man, tall, dark, and they hate me. They see me in public and they immediately want to get passive aggressive. They immediately want to go to microaggressions. They immediately want to try and emasculate me. And this is how WWE fans are. You push them far enough, they'll dox you. You push them far enough, they'll send death threats to your family. This is the worst fan base of anything to ever exist, ever. To the point of where a victim of somebody who's a victim of a corporate structure that basically passed her around and ran her through the mud and ran her through the ringer, instead of equating it to humanity, they're equating it to a billionaire that don't give a fuck about them. And you think I should give a fuck about if this company dies or not? And if people like this have a show to watch, you think I should give a fuck about any of these people? Do y'all understand the psychology of why I always say I don't fuck with drones? I don't fuck with WWE fans at all. I'm in so much pain, y'all. I'm so sorry. I'm in so much pain. But this adrenaline is getting me through. Bruh. This is why I don't fuck with WWE fans. Because they got that white people mentality of you say one wrong thing that trigger them. They're going to do something malicious. They're going to say something malicious. And it's not going to be regular malicious. No. No, back when white folks were at the peak of their tyranny within this country, they were literally having gather rounds for hangings of black people and taking home body parts and putting them in jars as souvenirs. Look up what I'm saying if you don't believe me. They were putting black man's penises in the front of their store windows. They were putting them in their storefronts. Do your research. That's WWE fans. They'll do that exact same thing. They'll do something similar if it means you don't talk about WWE. All this over a pro wrestling promotion. And y'all wonder why I get in front of this camera and I say, fuck WWE, fuck their fans, fuck the mentality that WWE is bred into professional wrestling. Y'all wonder why I say this shit hard body. Because I mean it. I feel it. And I'm not going to back off of it. So again, if you can't watch our show because I feel that way, fine. I don't give a shit. We're still going to analyze the show and break it down the middle because, hey, that's us. But if you ask me how I personally feel, me personally, analytical side away from everything, if you ask me personally how I feel about WWE, their fans, their pay-per-views, their merchandise, anything about them, fuck it, burn it all down. But as someone who analyzes and critiques this product, I'm going to be objective. I am. But I'm telling you right now, don't ask me personally what I think of this product. Don't ask me personally what I think of WWE fans, because you're going to get a whole different answer. Fuck these people. So I'm going to say it again. Fuck WWE. Fuck their fans. Fuck the mentality. Fuck their culture. Fuck everything about them. Especially considering the absolutely disgusting things I saw volley towards this woman for being a victim. And I'm going to say it like I said any other time. Y'all know me. I am not the first one to say believe all women. I am not. But there is so much evidence stacked against WWE in this scenario. How could you go against her? If I was a lawyer, I would have took this case. Most of those people in WWE now were complicit. Y'all beloved Papa H was complicit. You guys beast, Brock Lesnar was complicit. So many people in that company should be rotting under a jail right now. But no, let's comment on her looks. Let's call her a gold digger. Y'all are so full of shit. And I would spit on each and every one of you if God gave me the opportunity. In Jesus' name. Give your take on this, Warner.
It's, I'm disgusted by all this, really. This whole thing, the fact that it went where it did, it shouldn't have gotten there. It should have been Vince going to jail. And the fact that that hasn't happened, it's ridiculous. And then to see all this stuff online to where you're gonna attack this woman for speaking her, the truth, and then prop up Andrew Tate of all fucking people left and right.
Clowns, fucking clown shoes.
That's what they are. They're just fucking clowns. They're all fucking clowns. There's been a lot of bad things said today about that woman for no reason. None whatsoever. If this was any other company, doesn't matter what industry it's in, people would be out in front of that person's house with pitchforks and torches. Any other company. Including, even Tony. I'm sure people would be, drones would be furious and wanting his head. If it was the CEO of Starbucks or McDonald's or Dairy Queen or Ace Hardware, pitchforks and torches. But WWE, we gotta protect our beloved WWE from what?
That's the question. That's the
what
fucking
are you protecting
question.
it from?
That's the fucking question. That's the $1 million fucking question, Warner. From what? What do they require protection from?
Mm-hmm.
What defense do they require? They treat the dude. No, let me watch that on stream because I ain't trying to have the feds knocking down my damn door for saying that. But like, bruh, what's the directive?
Mm-hmm.
These motherfuckers act like T-1000s. They find and terminate anybody that says anything about WWE. And for what? What's the gain? What's the benefit? What's the kicker, as my mom used to say? What's the kicker? What are we doing here? What are we doing? Because all y'all motherfuckers ain't getting kickbacks.
Mm-hmm.
And even their state-run media ain't really getting kickbacks like that. They kickbacks as interviews and cheese platters.
Yep.
And the occasional media credential. So what are y'all getting? You motherfuckers that be up at 4 o'clock in the morning doxing people because they had an opinion about WWE. What are y'all getting? What's in your wallet? What I'm serious. Like, what are we talking about?
That's a great question. What is in your wallet?
Be serious. You WWE fans fucking stink. You're the reason why me and Werner want that company to die, because you all would have to die with it.
Mm-hmm.
Seriously, bro. Fucking seriously. You asked, man, when I say you asked $1 million question just now. For what? Where's this? For what? This company gives you nothing.
It protects you from nothing.
Boy, they throw
It'll
you.
throw you under the bus.
Man.
Any chance it gets.
Man, fuck the bus at this point. They throwing you under a damn 747.
Mm-hmm.
They throw y'all under a 747 day in and day out. Show in and show out. Seriously. Y'all are clown shoes. I swear. I will tell any WWE fan that acts like this to their face, you are a clown. Man, that I always say that tough Tony shit only work on people that are afraid of the consequences. I'm not afraid of shit. Can't talk that tough Tony shit to somebody that ain't afraid to die. The fuck? Please, I want one of you drones to pull up on me. Please. Fuck you and the company you love. That's real.
Company that you love that does nothing for you.
That shit over with. Said WWE fans are the most parasocial fan base. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Hands down. Yes. Absolutely. If you need defense from the truth. Yeah, boy. Said Papa H had an office by the room she got abused. Oh, I know. See, I actually did the research. I actually read it.
Yeah, I read the complaint too. And all the stuff that all these drones are reacting to now, we talked about 2 years ago, 3 years ago.
When it was being uncovered.
Right.
We were covering that in real time.
But everyone just wanted to throw it under the bus. And then all of a sudden, oh, now we gotta talk about the gifts.
Oh, Jesus, Jesus, Jesus. By the way, like gang, comment gang, share gang, and financial lubricant gang, we at 105. Let's get to 130. Let's get to 130. Okay. And also, Angelo, don't make the same mistake that, and shouts out to Adrian. Hopefully he comes back to the show. If not, that's cool. Don't make the same mistake he did. Don't make the same mistake he did. This is our show. We'll get to whatever we want to get to when we get to it. You don't got to watch. You could leave the stream, come back whenever you want to. We're going to talk about what we want to talk about, when we want to talk about it, how we want to talk about it, and however long we want to talk about it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? Respectfully. At least Adrian had put that shit in a super chat. Shit. At least he put his request in a super chat.
That's true.
You sitting there trying to rush us for free. What the hell? All right. See what we got. Read a couple more comments, man. I'm going to read a couple more. Just a couple more. Let me see. I'm trying to make sure I prioritize the leaderboard gang, man. Real talk. I really am. Let me see. Let me see what we got. Boom, boom, boom. All right, man. I think we got through most of. Oh wait, no. Fuego said Vince glazing his fatherless behavior. No, I mean, at a ground level, sure, you could put it that way, but I think I think it's psychotic behavior. I don't think it's I think it's psychotic behavior. I'm willing to take that step into the pool that most people ain't willing to take. Because I can see somebody saying, oh, you're being so hyperbolic. You're throwing out a lot of ad hominems and blah, blah, blah. No. Again, this is how the average WWE fan thinks. So, no, I'm not wrong here. No. To say something to that level, no, you got to be psychotic. You got to be. Apollo said, especially if it's a real life topic. Right. And, you know, we weren't talking about pancakes, you know? Oh, and by the way, if anybody wants to clip me talking about that situation and put it up on social media, please be my guest, because that is something that these fans need to hear.
Yeah.
One of the few scenarios where I'm actually going to give permission for somebody to clip that. Obviously, make sure to tag us in it and all that good stuff. But that, yes, I'm okay with that clip getting out there. I do not give a damn. I am okay with that clip getting out there. Because I just said a second ago, I want one of these drones to run up on me. I want one. I will be in Las Vegas. I want one of you drones to run up. I want you to so bad. So bad. So bad. Man, please make my day. That's real. So y'all get on that. Y'all get on that shit. All right, y'all. It is time for us to get into the show that smacks us down. Ladies and gentlemen, unfortunately, it is time to get into SmackDown.
All righty, kids. We got the usual montage of talent arriving late for work. We also found out a couple hours early that Io is not wrestling. It's Rhea Ripley versus Julia. Never was explained why.
Because WWE is allergic to doing anything that might possibly be exciting.
Yeah, exactly.
And I know what the fans are going to say. No, they're saving it for a pay-per-view. They're saving it for something bigger. And guess what? You know what they're doing in that amount of time that they are building to it, and they're putting it together. They're going to find some way to fuck it up.
Mm-hmm.
And the key to any great magician or anything like that, like or the dunk contest, I'll do something more relatable. Once a dunker has attempted a dunk and you've seen what they're about to do and they miss it, when they do finally hit the dunk, it doesn't feel as good because they missed it and you saw what they were about to do. That's what this is. Now people know WWE is going to do that. So when they do run it, it's not going to be as exciting.
Mm-hmm.
So, in short, they fucked up. They fucked up. Go ahead.
All right, then we move to a recap of the main event of last week, which was Cody versus Jacob versus Sammy in the Elimination Chamber Qualifier, which showed Drew fucking everything up. We kick off SmackDown with something Cody Rhodes and his new little coat with his captain's patch on, because Cody's a captain.
We don't believe
Yay!
you. You need more people.
Right.
Dude, you can't sell that shit, man. You can't sell that to people that don't live in that bubble.
Right.
You have mid-Carter energy oozing out of your pores. The only people that fall for it are the idiots within that fucking bubble. Cody, stop. You're putting 100 on 10, just like you did in AEW.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead.
He said, "What do you want to talk about?" To which Jacob Fatu interrupted, took his time getting to the ring, and then called out Drew McIntyre. To which then everyone went to sleep because Nick Aldis came out and said "Come to my office. It's Cody's time."
This is pro wrestling by nature is supposed to be chaotic, correct?
Mm-hmm.
They're even bringing corporate to television.
Mm-hmm.
Let me say that again. They're now bringing corporate to television.
Mm-hmm.
They made this sound like a genuine office conflict.
But that, you want to know why that is? Because we don't want an unsafe working environment in wrestling.
This is dumb.
This is so stupid.
Said if Cody was a QB, he'd be Gardner Minshew. That's an insult to Gardner Minshew.
Yeah, that's a big insult to Gardner.
I just, bro. Okay. Right now, Cody is in a spot where all of his reactions are predicated upon his presentation. Can we all agree on that? I think the average WWE fan even has to agree on that. A lot of his response and everything that he gets is predicated upon his presentation. I think if Cody had to tweak his character even 2 degrees to the left or the right, he would fall out of favor with that audience.
Yep.
And he knows that. That's why he's leaning so far into the QB1. What do you want to talk about? I'm something Cody Rhodes. Look, red, white, and blue. That's why he leans so hard into the Homelander shit. Because he knows if he tilts even 1 degree to the left, that audience is ready to fucking pack him up. And this is the WWE audience. And I was provided proof of this later on in the show. We'll talk about it when we get there. Go ahead.
To which, speak of the devil, Drew McIntyre himself had a microphone. He bought a suite or a skybox, suite, whichever, and taunted Fatu, to which Fatu wanted to run after him until security got involved. And then Nick Aldis calmed him down and walked him to the back. Drew cut a normal Drew promo going, I'm Drew McIntyre. Nobody likes me because I'm champion. I'm Drew McIntyre. And then Cody goes, that's not true. You're just an asshole.
You sound like a hizzo. Drew McIntyre and Cody, y'all sound like hizzos. What grown man, like, dude, fuck, god damn it. The dialogue, grown men don't converse this way. They don't. It sounds like I'm listening to fucking Jennifer Aniston and Lisa Kudrow arguing.
That's a great shout.
Like, man, oh God, dude, I'm back on this kick. I am back on this kick. Who is this for? Who is this product for? Damn, I'll even update it. Who is this product 5? Who is the fuck? Who is this product 5?
I would love to know who that is.
Seriously. This is not entertaining. This does not get you hyped up. This does not make you want to run through a wall. It makes you want to run into a wall.
Mm-hmm.
But
over
not
and
run
over
through
again.
Fuck. Go.
Alrighty, up next we got Carmelo Hayes and Dragunov backstage. Dragunov decided to hype up Carmelo for their match tonight, going, he is him, he is the one, blah, 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 blah. Hayes encouraged Dragunov to take care of business against Tama. Elias said he's now, Carmelo's not going to walk into WrestleMania as United States champion.
Okay.
Whatever. Up next, Nick Aldis was back, not in his office. He was at a loading dock, telling Jacob Fatu to give him time and patience. Fatu said, I'm not waiting much longer.
That was the talk he wanted to have.
Mm-hmm.
That was the talk he wanted to have.
Mm-hmm. In his office, but apparently in a fucking loading dock.
Dude, oh God. We say this every WWE show. They can't keep up with what they do from minute to minute.
No.
They can't. At first, we used to say from segment to segment. Now it's like from 1 minute to the next, it's like they don't know what they're doing. Jose said, I'm sorry, but WWE is too lame to watch. Yeah, you said people said, well, yeah, man, we know. We know. Yeah, and AEW is the only thing keeping wrestling going, in the word that needs to stand out in that entire sentence is wrestling.
Yeah.
WWE is the only person in the sports entertainment lane, and you know what? They're not even the best in their own lane.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, it said manager is at a loading dock. Yeah, right.
Mm-hmm.
Just dumb. Paulo said, am I tripping? On what? Said, so his office is the loading dock. Apparently, yeah.
Apparently.
Yeah, he was waiting on a reefer van to pull up. That's what that was. He you didn't know Nick Aldis does logistics. He has to wait at the dock personally.
He used to work for UPS. You didn't know?
This is just a nonsensical piece of horse shit fucking show.
Yeah. Alrighty, up next, Tama versus Dragunov. In a slow,
Boring.
pathetic. You know what's sad about this is like it doesn't matter the wrestler anymore. You see one match in WWE, you've seen them all.
Oh my God. Man. See, I try to refrain from saying that on this show because I have a wrestling mindset. And a wrestling mindset is knowing that not all matches come in the same shape or size or style. Because real wrestling fans know that. There's so many different styles. You got Lucha Libre. You got, you know what I'm saying, UK strong style. Like, it's so many different flavors out there. But WWE, you try to refrain because you like you can't just say that. That feels objectively wrong to say. But it's not wrong. It's to that point now where it's like once you've seen one WWE match, men's or women's, you've seen them all. Don't matter the wrestler. You could plug and play. It don't matter who it is. That formula is the same. And Beef Stroganoff, you are done, homie. You have them actively telling people to no sell your offense in that ring. As Werner used to say, because I don't think he genuinely even had anything to say in this moment, I got nothing.
Yeah, I really got nothing for this. Is all I got for the match. But anyways, Tama won with a cutthroat for the 3. After the match, Solo addressed the crowd and said that this was going to happen and that this is the MFT show. Stroganoff jumped Sikoa, but then was taken out by the MFTs in a numbers game. Matt Cardona showed up because that's still a thing in wacky WWE. But that fell short. Then Apollo Crews showed up. That fell short. Then the lights went out. And a VCR played.
Okay, I'm going to get this right here. We got a blah, 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 nothing burger YS6 fucking promo.
That's what I was going to say. Nothing new.
I mean, God, just nothing. Sandwiched in between more nothing. It was, instead of a Big Mac, this was a big nothing. Damn, the gimmick is already fucking cooked. Go.
Nick Aldis confronted Drew McIntyre, told him to leave and put his antics in the past. Aldis threatened McIntyre by saying, if you keep pushing me, I'll push back, and you won't like what I'll do.
Why is this motherfucker talking like Bruce Banner?
I have no idea. Randy Orton was interviewed. He's going to fight Aleister Black later in the night.
Who cares? Who fucking cares? That has no heat. None.
Whatsoever.
And Robert said, is Amir did his leg brace get long to talk about Stroganoff? I mean, shit, I doubt his leg is structurally sound. He probably rushed himself back. Seriously.
Yeah, because WWE doesn't have a medical staff that actually cares about their wrestlers.
The only difference between Attitude Era and now when it comes to how medical stuff is handled is they have better PR. Oops. There I go saying the quiet part loud again.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only difference. That's the only difference. Why do you think when these wrestlers come back earlier from injury, they go right back to being on the injured list? It's the same way it was in the Attitude Era. But they try to make it seem like, oh, we've improved so much. We care about wrestlers' health and safety so much. And we got all of these protocols now. Then why are people in your promotion getting injured left and fucking right? Miss me with that bullshit, man. Go.
Lash Legend and Nia Jax were interviewed. They wasted time. Up next, Jay Cargill in the ring said it doesn't matter who she faces at WrestleMania because she's still that bitch.
Congratulations, Jay. Wow. Yeah. Just groundbreaking, riveting shit right there, Jade. That was wow, man. Man, that's a champion right there, Warner.
Jade and Charlotte had a stare down and I believe did a woo off, if I'm not mistaken.
Which was awkward as hell.
Yeah. Alrighty, Elimination Chamber qualifier, Charlotte, Kiana James, and Nia Jax.
Kiana James is the only person in the match worth a damn.
And Kiana James picked up the win.
And Kiana James literally has stone cold braces. And she's the best wrestler in the match. And also, to the people that are going to go, oh, they shut you up by having Kiana win. No, this is WWE doing what I've been telling you they've been doing since early 2025. This is Triple H doing the let me throw you off the scent thing. Okay, everybody knows Charlotte is going to be a champion again. It's only a matter of time.
Mm-hmm.
This is Triple H doing it again. He's going, you thought I was going to do the obvious, but I'm going to trick you. We know Kiana's not winning the chamber. That only works if the person actually goes all the way. That's like a girl saying she ain't going to give you no pussy tonight. And then as soon as y'all get to the room and you put on a couple slow jams, she give you some ass.
And what's to say Kiana James is even in the Elimination Chamber? I would not be shocked if Charlotte gets mad and attacks her, and then she's in the Elimination Chamber match and wins. Because it's not like they haven't done that before.
And I think your name is Jahad Best. We'll see about that. We'll see about that. We will see about that because, I mean, at first it seemed like with Zilla, it was just like, oh, let's fucking get you to WWE by any means necessary. That's what it seemed like. Like he was just another part of that Samoan pipeline. And we did say, me and Warner did say, it's going to get to a point of where one of those Samoans are going to break off to AEW.
Yeah.
We did say that. I don't think it's going to be more than one, though. I think it's just going to be one. And who knows? Maybe that is Zilla. Who knows? But yeah, I've always said that. I've always said one of them going to break the mold. One of them. They can't all go to WWE. Yeah. Said you saw this. Yeah, I saw that Spanish Fly botch. When Kiana James did. Yeah. But like, here's the thing. Kiana James was, I'm going to be real. I think Kiana James was just that exhausted from carrying the match. I'm not even bullshitting. I just think
she did a great Samoan drop on Nia Jax.
Yeah, clean. I really think that she was just that tired. She was carrying this match on her fucking back. Yeah, man, no. Like, and will she be rewarded for that? No.
Will she be punished? Yes.
Absolutely. Because if y'all know how this go, if she starts to get a grassroots groundswell surrounding her, they gonna kill her. Y'all know that. Y'all know that. Y'all should know better. Y'all have seen enough WWE to know that. Real talk. Said you missed that.
Alrighty.
Go ahead.
Up next, we had Royce Keys make an appearance in the form of an excerpt of an interview with Stephanie McMahon. So apparently he's going to do all the podcasts before he actually fucking wrestles.
So I address all the uncomfortable topics, Warren. I always say this. I always address the uncomfortable topics. I am never under any circumstance, ever, and I've never liked this, and I was never raised to have this mentality. I hate YouTube algorithm be damned right now. I hate white ran companies, white ran media, and they do black trauma porn. I can't stand that bullshit with every life and fiber of my existence and my ancestors' existence. This is a black man, a big, gigantic ass black man, sitting in a room, a well-furnished room with two white women going, yeah, I came from nothing, and I was so close to violence, and I was in proximity to drugs and I hate that shit. I hate when they do it in the NFL draft. I hate when they do it in the NBA draft. I hate when they do it in general. I can't stand black trauma porn because the only people that like it is white people. I can't stand that shit. I like when I hear black people that come from something. I come from good stock. You ain't never gonna hear me say, oh man, you know, it was tough, man. This, that. You ain't never gonna hear me say that bullshit. I did have some rough aspects of my upbringing. Absolutely. I didn't. It was some stuff I got involved in. Absolutely. But that is not my fucking identity. That the only people that like that shit is white people. And Oprah knew that and monetized it. Which is why I can't fucking stand Oprah. But oh my Lord. Every NFL draft, he grew up without his mom and dad, and he grew up in a foster home in Oakland. Stop. Can we talk about his skill? Can we talk about his fucking measurables? Can we talk about his combine numbers? Why every time a black kid go through one goddamn thing, it got to turn into black trauma porn for white people? Fuck. I can't stand that bullshit. I cannot stand that bullshit. Man, don't come to me with them sob stories. Go.
Obafemi versus Cooper Flag. Obafemi won with the fall from grace.
No, we're not doing that one. No. We're not doing with this. We're not doing that. This specifically, we're not doing that. Obafemi is already done. Not that he was ever gonna start, but because he can't fucking go. The longest match he's had on the main roster was against Cody, and that shit was like 9 minutes.
And he was blown up pretty quick.
They're trying to hide his weaknesses. But you got this man getting poems read to him by a fruit cup before a match. And then, wait, Werner, you want to know what makes this worse? He asked him, another one, read another one. This is the ruler. This is the conqueror. Asking for more poems from a zesty UK man. What do we do? What is this shit? What is this horse shit? And by the way, that Kit Wilson fucking 30 minutes is up. Not even, you know what? I thought he would, not 15 minutes, I thought he was going to get an hour out of that. He didn't even get 30 minutes. That shit ain't getting no reaction. He came out to no reaction. It's already up. This is what we doing, man. WWE, this is what y'all got. Go.
The mystery box has made it its way to SmackDown. Nick Aldis told it to send it back to Raw.
They're trying to do expectation setting with that damn box. I'm gonna tell, boy, y'all gonna be like, man, you really do pay attention. Watch this. They're doing expectation setting. Anybody who has ever worked in sales know that one of the keys to sales is expectation setting.
Mm-hmm.
They're having jobbers surround this box so no one gets their hopes too high. They're setting expectations for disappointment now. The box on SmackDown was surrounded by jobbers. You had Johnny Gargano planking on top of it. Am I lying? Am I lying?
No.
Okay, cool. That's what they're doing. They see all the rumor mill. They see all the stuff going on, and they're going, if you are getting your hopes up for this being something extravagant, we letting you know right now, this ain't going to be that, because look at all these jobbers surrounding this box. I knew it was going to be a disappointment the moment that Adam Pearce was like, get this out of here. I didn't order this. I knew it was going to be a failure when WWE was sending a box to WWE. But a lot of WWE fans are really slow, so it's going to take them a minute to catch up. But you had R-Truth by this damn box. You had all the jobbers by this damn box. They're setting expectations. Go ahead.
Mm-hmm. Alrighty, up next, we got Tiffany Stratton versus Alba Fire.
There.
And a normal ho-hum match.
Yeah, it was there.
Yeah, Tiffany Stratton won with the prettiest moonsault ever.
And the sad part about it, wait, real quick. And the sad part about it just being there is that this is a moment where they could have made lemonade, and they didn't. Like, you got Chelsea Green, who's over as fuck right now, and the crowd couldn't even give a fuck about what was going on in the ring. They only chant for Tiffany Stratton out of necessity and because she's a blonde bimbo white girl with titties. You could just tell the oxygen of that women's division is not there. And I don't think WWE has anybody that could breathe a life force into it. They're going to find some way to ruin Kendall Gray.
Mm-hmm.
They've already found a way to ruin Mariah May. Made so much sense it rhymed. They have nobody in the company that could breathe life into the women's division. Nobody. And I'm just trying to figure out if anybody else has laid eyes on this product to notice that. Werner said ho-hum earlier. That's pretty much the entire women's division right now.
Mm-hmm.
There is no match going into Mania where you're like, okay, man, if these two ladies duke it out, I'm excited about that. And yeah, Sol Ruka, you could bring up Sol Ruka. Guess what? They're going to find a way to ruin her too. And I think Sol Ruka is actually talented. I think Sol Ruka has a unique look. She's one of the few women on the roster that don't look like the next bitch on the roster. Because all these damn girls are starting to look like they come out of goddamn printing machine. Man, oh my God, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I saw one picture of these 4 girls that I guess they training in NXT right now. I was like, I couldn't even tell these hoes apart. I couldn't even tell these hoes apart. I was like, who, wait, what, who? Y'all remember when on the WWE product, no one person kind of looked the same? No one person had the same gimmick? I remember when music was like that. Nothing on the radio sounded like the next thing on the radio. But in WWE, they got all these blondes that all look the same, and they all do gymnastics, or they all did shot put, or they all did fucking whatever. But yet women like J-Rod ain't in no major company right now. Make that make any sense. Like, come on, dude. Like, it's a joke. It's a joke. It's a joke. Oh.
Cody and Sammy, you're the bigger baby face. No, I'm the bigger baby face. Where? You did the right thing. I did the right thing in Germany, and Sami Zayn walks off. Then Trick Williams shows up and says,
Werner, we gonna work on this with you, bro. You gotta remember the talking points. Boy, when Sammy walked over to apologize to Cody.
I was getting that.
No, you weren't. No, you weren't.
Yeah,
you was
because
it went to
because it went to Trick, and he talked about being, getting the job done, and then he went back to Rhodes.
Okay, you want to poll the people. Warren, if I didn't stop you, you would have just kept going. If I didn't stop you, you would have just kept going. You want to pull up the tapes? You want to pull up the tapes?
I said Trick Williams, and then you cut me off.
Do you want to pull up the tapes? Warner,
we can pull up the tapes if you want. I got to Trick Williams, and then you cut me off.
You have skipped over major talking points multiple times in the last 2 weeks. Multiple. I've had to stop you more than so cut you off. No, don't do that. Don't do that. I will pull up the game tapes on your ass. Don't do that. But it's out there now. So now we talking about it. They booed the shit out of that because guess what? Cody is on thin fucking ice. If Cody's not coming out there doing adrenaline in my soul and the pyro's going off and he's not wearing the fancy robe and all that, if he's not doing that, they don't fuck with him. That's the reason why he got booed in a backstage segment. And what made that stand out is the fact that, holy shit, wait a minute. Did WWE fans just fucking boo something? Am I in the Twilight Zone? Did WWE fans just boo something that was worthy of being booed?
First time in a decade.
Oh my God. And when I say boo, I don't mean like you hear a pitter patter like how they do from time to time. No, like actually when you heard the entire crowd, boo. Man, I was floored. I thought something was wrong with my damn TV. But here's my problem. Why can't y'all keep that same fucking energy for the remainder of the product? Stop booing stuff that the internet told you to boo. Boo the things that are worthy of being booed. I mean, that was worthy of being booed. But like, y'all don't boo a lot of shit. Y'all should have booed that Tiffany Stratton-Alba Fire match because it stunk. Y'all should have booed that triple threat qualifier because it stunk. But no, I saw some guy on Twitter say Cody's becoming the new Cena and he's just burying people and he's becoming a happy-go-lucky guy and all this. No, boo everything. This entire product is worthy of being booed. Keep that same fucking energy, dog. That those boos are starting to get louder. Yeah, okay, Robert, we'll see. We'll see. Because like me and Werner say all the time, it's all good until they go to the next town, and then that next town is like, yay!
Mm-hmm.
Lord. 2010 Rager said Cody needs to go away. Jesus Christ, man. Tell me about it. Go ahead, Werner.
Up next, we got Trick Williams versus Carmelo Hayes versus Damian Priest. This fucking match was stupid.
It was so bad. It was so bad. It was so bad. I'm going to liken this to something, Werner, and you might laugh at this one. Y'all know how the action sequences in a Steven Seagal movie are.
Oh, my God.
That's what this... Am I tripping? Am I tripping? It was like watching a fucking Steven Seagal movie.
Yeah.
Midway through this match, Werner, I went, who structured this match?
You know what? There's where that WWE meeting needs to come in. Every SmackDown and Raw, where are the producers? Who produced what match? Do your fucking job. So we can point these fucking people out and go, that guy's an idiot.
I would love nothing more. But then that would mean WWE and accountability would go in the same sentence. And
yeah, that's true.
Yeah, there's that. But no, serious. God damn my fucking body. But yeah, no, dude, I'm telling you, it was like watching a Steven Seagal movie. At one point, it looked like AAR Priest was trying to do like fucking karate. I was like, what am I looking at? What is going on?
I can do spinning heel kicks too. I'm Guan Chi.
Motherfucker was like trying to do some Jackie Chan shit. I'm like, bro, what? Nobody thinks you can do that in a real fight, AAR Priest. No, I promise, not a soul thinks that you would knock somebody out like that. Matthew Show said WWE blacks out Elimination Chamber watch parties. Where? Send me something on that. Don't just put that in the atmosphere and don't send me nothing on it. Yeah, I need to get some information on that. Go ahead.
Trick Williams won this match.
Yeah. Bro.
Why?
They're covering for him. It is like at least 10 people on the main roster that they're covering for. WWE, they will never learn this lesson, Werner. You can't cover up a lack of skill with wins.
Mm-hmm.
They tried it with Cena for over a decade plus. You can't, just having him win does not cover up the fact that he can't go. He was huffing and puffing in that fucking, at one point, did y'all hear the mics picking him up? He was, he was talking shit to Carmelo Hayes going, they wasn't even 6 minutes into the match.
No.
You can't cover for lack of skill with championships and wins. They think, oh, well, if we did it with Hogan, we can do it with anyone. Bro.
Not everyone is the same as Hogan.
But that's the culture that's been
No,
bred
I
into
know
that
that's
system.
the culture. And it's stupid that they still revolve it, 40 years later?
We're the WWE.
Around him?
We can make
he's
anyone,
dead.
We can make anyone a star like Hogan. We're the WWE. Them being able to wrestle doesn't matter. We can make them the next Hogan. But then if they get too big, we got to cool them off. Man, if you see a target, miss me with that bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
Goodness gracious almighty.
Already up next,
go ahead.
the
No, go
entire SmackDown tag team division. We're seeing hanging around the mystery box.
I covered this one, but like Warner, it's funny just hearing it again.
As Candice LeRae walked with Nick Aldis, Johnny Gargano was laying on top of the mystery box.
Planking. Because WWE keeps up with those new hip trends. Planking, Warner, planking was a thing on Vine.
That was.
Vine.
You know, Adam and Christian actually have a planking company.
I did not know that. That's
Yeah.
wow. Didn't know that was random as shit, but I didn't know that.
Yeah.
New commenter Shepard Anderson said WWE doesn't make stars anymore. No, but don't tell them that. Don't tell the fans of this product that, oh no, WWE can make anyone a star. Everyone in WWE is a star. You get a star. You get a star. How the fuck can somebody be a star in a company where you're not allowed to be a star? Oops. As soon as you get to a certain point, they like, all right, enough of that. How can you be a star in a company that is not meant to cultivate stars?
Exactly.
It doesn't make sense. Oh, that wouldn't shock me at all. I'm not going to place no bets on that, but that wouldn't shock me at all. Said, watch them have Trick eliminate LA Knight. Yeah, wait, didn't I say that? Didn't I say LA? I wouldn't be shocked if LA Knight is the first eliminated. I think I said that. I don't know. Maybe I did. Yeah, I wouldn't be shocked.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead.
Jordan Grace appeared as LeRae took exception to the interruption. Aldis then booked Jordan Grace versus Candice LeRae for next week.
Oh, shit, that is real.
Where?
Oh, my God. I ain't going to shout them out, but Mr. Customer Service Man.
Oh.
They going to pay to have snitches in Chicago, y'all. Okay, can we officially say this? Like, we knew they were doing it for Mania, but they're doing this for Elimination. Can we officially say this? WWE is trying to run pro wrestling as an authoritarian regime.
Mm-hmm.
This is what pro wrestling would have been 15 years ago if TNA wasn't running opposed to them. Because even though TNA didn't get to the heights that they could have, if all other pro wrestling promotions cease to exist, this is what y'all would be getting. This is why y'all should be thanking Tony Khan for AEW's existence right now. Okay. So let's take a second, Warner. We got to make this a bigger deal than what we're making it right now.
Yeah. So it's, since you're reading it, it's just in the Chicago area.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like there's going to be people in New York, Detroit, like the big cities.
Yeah, they're doing proximity. They're doing that thing where they're doing a proximity blackout on it. Yeah.
How does it say how big the proximity is?
I'm certain it's probably going to be a 50-mile radius considering Chicago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That. You know, I think I've said this since day one. This is North Korea. WWE is North Korea. And they are showing it to you over and over and over again. Look how WWE fans talk about Triple H and Vince, just like they do with the rulers of North Korea. It's the same exact thing.
So my question is this. Are they just going to do this for every pay-per-view city they run?
Probably. I would not be shocked. I bet you'll see it in Tampa for Backlash.
This ain't it, y'all. This is not what wrestling is supposed to be.
Actually, you know what? I take that back. They probably won't do it if they have an overseas pay-per-view.
Yeah, because they ain't going for that shit.
Right.
Yeah, they ain't going for that shit over there. No. But yeah, they going to have snitches. So if you run a bar and you're going to do it anyway, they going to have snitches. So be careful.
Mm-hmm.
In Chicago, man, I'm telling you right now, they going to probably, to cover a 50-mile radius, they probably going to send out a street team. Like, they going to have like 4 Suburbans full of people that's just going to be going around the city to each like sports bar and stuff like that. What, you know, a little bit, like not a little bit, like the whole day before the event. Like, they're going to be going to bar to bar to bar to bar to bar to bar to bar. It's about to get spooky, bruh. WWE is playing for keeps now. The Black Echo, new commenter, said Elimination Chamber at the United Center won't be any good. Oh, we know. How long have you been watching?
How many street teams do you think they're going to have?
Well, if TNA can fucking afford like a fleet of like 100 people, you gotta think WWE is gonna send out like damn near a caravan. They probably gonna send out like 400 people.
Because hypothetically, in this 50-mile radius, Wheaton.
Yeah. It's a
Naperville.
majority of the Chicagoland area. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, trust me, I know. I live here.
Yeah.
I
No,
know.
but like they got to go all the way out there too.
South Burb. So like, yeah, Calumet City, South Holland, Dalton, Riverdale. Yeah.
Romeoville, Oak Lawn.
Joliet.
Yep, Joliet's another good one.
Yeah.
Probably Manhattan too.
This is disgusting.
Mm-hmm.
This is absolutely disgusting. Yeah, they're going to probably send out about 400 people that's going to go bar jumping just to make sure motherfuckers ain't watching it. Yeah. Ain't that something, y'all? Because again, if TNA can afford a street team of like 80 to 100 people.
Mm-hmm.
Because I remember when they was reaching out to me asking me to be a part of it. And yeah, shit. That's crazy. Hey, Matthew, thank you for that, by the way. That's crazy.
That's nuts.
That is disgusting work. That is just the most disgusting work to me, man. Go ahead.
Matthew actually said, my question is, what happens to the bars that pay the bar price for ESPN to broadcast it? That's got to be a lawsuit.
Yeah, I said that.
Mm-hmm.
I said this is going to, if they keep doing this, it's going to get to a point of where they get class action lawsuits. They're going to fight.
And it won't go
it.
WWE's way.
Yeah, no. Because that's not how that works. Like, you can't do that. Like, legally, you just can't do that.
Mm-hmm.
Because there's rules on private property as well. So therefore, hey, you send a snitch into my private property and I'm broadcasting something that I paid for and I have the permission, you know, my contract is my purchase at that point. And you're on my private property and you tell me I can't cut it on, guess what? I'm gonna have the police escort you out my motherfucking building. And tell WWE to send me the legal paperwork because guess what? I'm about to get a bag off of them.
Yep.
That's what I say. Real talk. So if you are a private bar owner right now and one of them snitches come in your spot and tell you to cut that off, get your lawyer. Go ahead, Warner.
I just you know what? I hope a bar owner in Chicago sues. That's my hope. I don't know which bar would be willing to do that and have the money to actually do that.
Any of them bars? Any of them bars in River North?
Yeah, that's true.
Mm-hmm. No, to answer your question.
Yeah.
Let me see. Hold on, wait. WWE fans can be fans. I'm sorry. Ooh. Oh, wait, no. I read that right. You just didn't type it right. So WWE fans can be fans of any wrestling company, and they chose the worst one that works against them. So say, well, yeah, but also right now they're crashing out because they know the Hindenburg is coming down.
Mm-hmm.
They can't comprehend that something that they think is so marvelous and magnificent is about to collapse. They can't accept it. They're in fight or flight mode. WWE fans are in fight or flight mode right now. And boy, are they fighting.
Right. Especially with how indoctrinated they are into this WWE religion that they have for themselves.
Because flight would be just to stop watching it and go watch AEW.
Mm-hmm. Or hell, even TNA.
Yeah, just anything. Yeah. They're fighting. I got to give it to them at least for that. If they're going down, they ain't going down without a fight. Mm-hmm. These motherfuckers are on the internet 24/7 about WWE.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
No, they are 24/7, and once you take that away, how many are just gonna not talk anymore or unalive themselves?
Oh my God!
Because WWE is their whole existence.
They've built characters, personalities, internet pages, groups off of WWE. Warner ain't never lied with that one. These people they ain't gonna know what to do.
No.
Some of these people's pages are predicated upon WWE clips and GIFs and corny ass memes and shit. There's gonna be a lot of people that's gonna fall off the map.
Mm-hmm.
Let's keep it going.
All righty. Up next, we have Jade Cargill taking pictures with her title and was confronted by B-Fab and Mia Yim, who once again called a shot for the WWE Women's Championship.
Oh, you ain't got to worry about me cutting you off here. Go ahead.
No, I just... You know, when I was watching this, I went back to that stupid, that Unreal thing came into my head again with Chelsea and how she's only supposed to face Mia Yim and B-Fab as champion. And like that lower tier people. Is it really that bad if she wrestled a Charlotte Flair?
Yes.
Or an Alexa Bliss, for crying out loud?
Yes.
I mean, they bring up Alexa Bliss as a 5-time champion, but that hasn't been a thing since 2019, 2018.
Alexa Bliss got promises were made face. She don't look like she even want to be there right now.
And I don't blame her. I don't blame her at all.
If you don't know what promises were made face, that's when like a motherfucker tell you, yeah, man, we gonna link up, we gonna party, this, that, and the third. Yeah, we gonna pop bottles. And then you get there and that motherfucker leave you hanging and you just sitting there with the promises were made face like, I can't believe this motherfucker told me he was gonna show up and he ain't show up. That's how Alexa Bliss looks now. She just looks like, I cannot believe I came back here and fell for all these damn promises they gave me. Man, when I say that shit is written all over her damn face.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. But yep, Werner, the only thing I was gonna say about this entire thing was, here we go again.
Yeah, here we go again, because that's all Jade's good for. That's her skill level right there. Which I feel bad for Mia Yim, because we know she can go.
Mm-hmm. She's proven it.
Yeah, she's proven it, but she doesn't seem to care since she's in WWE. Alrighty, up next we have Julia versus Rhea Ripley. Which doesn't matter because it ended in a DQ. After the disqualification, Nia Jax and Lash Legend laid a beatdown on Rhea until Io Sky showed up to make the save. And Jax and Legend retreated.
It's like a race of how much shit can we repeat each week. You know, like they want to just keep recycling the same stuff over and over and over and over and over. And then when you look at it and you go, okay, this is the same thing. They'll do something different for 1 week and then go right back to the same shit for like the next 6 weeks. And that's what this is at this point.
The Miz met with Obafemi, calling himself a locker room leader. Give me a fucking knife.
The ruler, the conqueror, he's going to dominate. Oh, Obafemi's going to be a world champion within a month of being on the main roster. He's that good. Hey, Werner, where that's at?
This just led to Obafemi getting a match next week with The Miz.
Yes, yeah. So where's that at? I want my question answered. Where's that world championship match? Where's that dominance?
Yeah.
Where's the
why is he not in the Elimination Chamber match?
Where's the ruling? Where's the conquering? We've been saying this since day one. This product is a joke that we just don't get. This is like that one comedian that people tell you is so fucking funny.
Yeah.
Like Steve Carell. I'm going to say Steve Carell. That was me with Steve Carell. He's so fun. You got to watch The Office. I watched The Office. I watched about 15 episodes. Didn't laugh once. I'm like, okay, so like the humor is the fourth wall breaking? I was like, that's not funny.
No.
That, like, if it's done sparingly and correctly, sure. But like, the entire show is like a hidden camera breaking the fourth wall show, which that collapses upon itself, because how can it have a hidden camera style while also breaking the fourth wall?
Mm-hmm.
And then the humor's really dry. Like, I don't get it. That's how I feel about WWE. Like, what? Are we missing the joke? Like,
we're always missing the joke with WWE.
Like, what's the punchline? Are we supposed to be excited about this? Like, Werner, I think you were supposed to be like, guys, you're not going to believe this. Obafemi versus The Miz.
That's not a thing.
Boy, go on Twitter. I'm telling you, go on Twitter. It's a thing. Apparently, it's a thing.
Yeah, well, everyone likes to overvalue the jizz. That's the problem.
That's another one of them people that the moment he retire, boy, get that shit about 2 years.
If that.
Out of sight, out of mind. Ain't nobody going to remember nothing about that man's career.
Mm-hmm.
They outside of the occasional video package that he's going to be mentioned in.
And the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, people are going to be like, oh, yeah, that's right.
Mm-hmm.
His wife was really hot. That's what they're going to say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he's not headlining.
Hell no.
No.
Hell no. Did Road Dogg headline when DX went in? What the fuck?
No.
Did that need to be said?
I just wanted to make sure.
That did not need to be clarified. I assure you.
I needed to make sure
That's
that
hilarious.
it was clarified.
Wait, and Robert, wait. Oh, thank you, Robert. Because that was what I was told to. Okay, if you didn't find the US version funny, that's fine. Watch the UK version first and then watch the US version. I watched, I think, like 3 episodes of the UK version. I was like, this is even less funny.
People's sense of humors are out of whack.
Oh, it's been that way since about 2015.
Yeah, it's just out of whack.
Real talk. You don't even got to have comedic timing anymore.
No.
You remember when in order to be considered a comedian, you had to have like pristine, top-notch comedic timing?
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know, like Eddie Murphy, Robin Williams, and like you had to have that timing. That's not even a thing anymore. That's why SNL fell off too.
Cool.
Because boy, they just putting anybody on that motherfucker.
Jesus.
What the fuck is Lorne Michaels smoking? Go ahead.
Well, he's like 95. Up next, Charlotte Flair is chatting with Alexa Bliss in the locker room, saying she's fine after losing her Elimination Chamber match. Fine.
What?
It's okay. It's okay. My best friend is in the Elimination Chamber, and I'm not. I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm wearing studs, okay? I'm okay.
Werner, are you okay after a Detroit Lions loss?
No.
Are you okay after a Detroit Tigers loss?
Depends on what part of the season.
Any part
Since
of the
that's so
season.
freaking long.
Any part of the season.
I'll get over a lot quicker if it's early in the season.
Ladies,
but later into the season, I'll get angrier.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's what Alexa Bliss is. It's a reason why I did that, because I knew Werner. Werner is a victim of his own, how do I say this? Thought process. So I knew he was going to say, well, it depends. I knew he was going to hit me with that on that version of the question. So that's where Alexa Bliss is. She's late into the season, and all losses hit way harder because she doesn't have much time left. And you got her in promos. Never mind. Nope. This product does not deserve what I was about to just do. Nope, I'm not gonna do it. I think y'all get where I'm going with this. I think y'all get where I'm going with this. I'm not doing it. Go ahead.
Kiana James showed up with Julia. Alexa Bliss challenged James and Julia to prove their worth.
They have turned Julia into Asuka. She's just the screaming Japanese lady.
Mm-hmm. We then move to the men's locker room with Solo Sikola and My Family's Tantric.
Who gives a shit? This show seems so long, Werner. I'm sorry.
We're almost done, I swear.
Oh, my God.
Solo told Tama, worry about the U.S. title later. We got to worry about the Wyatt Six now. Then Nakamura shows up. They talk a bunch of Japanese. And apparently Shinsuke said, leave your family tree in the forest.
I know what he was going for with that line, but never mind. I want to get this show over with. Never mind.
All righty, kids. Get excited. We're at the main event.
Thank you, God.
For some odd reason, Aleister Black versus Randall Keith Orton. Stupid match.
Main roster fuckery, clusterfuck.
Main roster fuckery, clusterfuck. Drew McIntyre had to come out and hit Randy Orton with the title. Randy got back in the ring. Black mass for the win.
You know why I hate this? Aleister Black is not going to be elevated as a result of this.
No.
This was, yet again, Triple Nose going, everybody expects Randy to win with the RKO. I'm going to swerve him this week. We know you don't take Aleister Black seriously because he left and went to AEW, and you mad because he used to be one of your favorites. This is not going to lead to anything for Aleister Black. Aleister Black was ice cold coming into this match. Ice cold. What did this end up even meaning? The only thing you did was make Randy Orton look stupid. Drew McIntyre continued to look like a little biatch. And Chody looked like a fucking glory hound dumbass because he ran out there after the deed was already done. What did this do? That's a serious question. I'm actually asking. I'm not being facetious. What did this do?
You know, I'd like to think it would do something, but it's not going to, in the long run and in the short run, it's not going to do anything. Because you know what's going to happen? They're going to get to next Friday and be like, all right, what are we going to do? What's new this week? Well, should we do something with Aleister Black? Fuck no.
That's what I just said. Like,
Yeah.
dude, this is not going to lead to a main event push for Aleister Black.
No.
So why do this?
I'm going to swerve everybody this week only. Everything will be back to normal next week.
I'm going to tell you something, Paul. You are not the smartest guy in the room.
God, no.
You wouldn't be the smartest guy in the room if you were the only guy in the room. Stop trying to throw people off the scent. It stinks. We can smell it. We could smell it from a mile away. So you could try all the little swerves and brawls and all that stuff. You could try all that shit you want. We know what you're doing. You're not clever. You're not smart. You're not creative. Negative fucking 10. No moment.
-10, no moment.
Angelo said Randy Orton has a chamber match and he loses. He has zero momentum going into to the match, knowing he's like. Hey, let me tell you something, Angelo. They knew that going in. When they booked it and they finalized it, they knew that. Say -10, there's no moment in sight. -10, no moment. Yeah, I can't deal with this product, man. I can't deal with it. Did you get your rating? I'm sorry.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah. -10. To all you people that want to believe in this product, God bless your heart. Say -10 UPS all this. That's funny. But yeah. To all you people that want to believe in this product, I send prayers to you. I send prayers to you. I could never have that level of blind faith. Seriously, I could smoke every blunt in the world and I wouldn't have that level of blind faith. Apollo said, I've been enjoying Stardom a lot, by the way. There's so much great wrestling out there.
Yeah.
That's what makes this even more deplorable. It's just like, loyal for what? Literally everything else out there right now is better than WWE. What are you even being loyal to? Because you for damn sure ain't being loyal to quality. Man, this John Jay grew up with it. Man, I'm going to say it again. This is the first time I've ever done this. -10, no moment. I can't.
-10, no moment. This was just terrible.
My body hurt. I feel demoralized. The goddamn, I don't know, man. I don't know. Clear the air. Fuck the WWE. Fuck their audience. Fuck the horse that this show rode in on. That's what I want to clear the air on.
Yeah, fuck WWE.
Man. All right, y'all. We gave y'all just a little over 2 hours of this good work. So therefore, going once, going twice. And so to the man with the braids in his hair. So sign off yet again. It's the epitome of black excellence, the king of dimes, just your boy, Mr. Starksign.
The big uniform worldwide, the Messiah, semi-cute sixes, and the internal pessimist, Big Dub.
Peace out, y'all.
See you Monday.